final Jodan Sancho bid expected by Borussia Dortmund, according to the Sky according to the Sky Sports reporter from Germany known as Gary Cotterill, says Borussia Dortmund are expectant on the Jodan Sancho bid from Manchester United today. Welcome to United Social Television. Subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. So, guys, before I go into this was one of the third submissions of Gary Cotterill, a correspondent of the Football Daily, and you know it's on the Sky Sports, and he has said that Borussia Dortmund really expect Manchester United to make their final bid or another bid for Jodan Sancho. But before all this came to a happening, all to be analyzed or talked about, he was talking about how the board of Borussia Dortmund feels of what Jodan Sancho, Tammy Abraham and Chilwell were into a house party of Tammy Abraham, the house party of breaking the COVID-19 rules that were put. They never observed the SOPs, and he said that in Borussia Dortmund they are crossed with Jodan Sancho with this situation going to Tammy Abraham's house party away. He continues and says that Jodan Sancho has not played for Borussia Dortmund in 2 games. He has not trained, claiming that he was sick, and the sporting director was very hungry for this situation because Jodan Sancho was claiming that he was sick and he has not played football for Borussia Dortmund for the previous 2 games, and he is in England enjoying a house party alongside Tammy Abraham, Chilwell, and many other people. So this comes in as a story that led us to that of us getting to know what is really taking place in Germany. And what is taking place in Germany is that Borussia Dortmund are expecting a final bid from Manchester United of Jodan Sancho this evening as things go on. The bid is expected, and it's going to be 120 million euros. That's why Gary Cotterill, a correspondent of Sky Sports on the football show, is saying, and he goes on and says that 2 things might happen. Either Borussia Dortmund will accept the bid, or it let down the bid because Manchester United had been given a deadline to come and seal this deal, or to see this deal happen. That was 10th August. So Borussia Dortmund really doesn't want to do business anymore with Manchester United. That's what Gary Cotterill is saying. But there are 2 situations. Either Borussia Dortmund will give in Jodan Sancho, or they will refute or say no to the bid of Manchester United because they don't think they are really in good times to do business with Manchester United. But Jodan Sancho is already in England. He is having some nice time in England, and I think he even left before the game that they played on Saturday because he was not in the squad, and I think he had already boarded for the international break. Now, a big question arises in here and comes to me and you guys watching in at United Social Television. Do you think Jodan Sancho was really ill, as they were saying that he had a respiratory infection? On my side, I think Jodan Sancho wasn't ill. Jodan Sancho is just pushing to see to it that this move is happening. And if at all this deal does not happen for Jodan Sancho, he will be betrayed by Manchester United, because as a player in the names of Jodan Sancho and in his foot, he has done what's supposed to do. He has not played for Borussia Dortmund for 2 games. The one that they lost to Bayern Munich in the German Super Cup, that was a 3-2 loss, and the one that they won against Duisburg in the Bundesliga, close to 4-0. I think Haaland netted a brace. So those are 2 games that Jodan Sancho never played, and he claimed, and the board claimed, that Jodan Sancho is not forcing a move, but he is just ill from a respiratory disease. Now we wait to see whether this respiratory disease has cured, because the international break is coming. You get? That's what I'm waiting to see happening to Jodan Sancho and Manchester United. So there are 2 options. Borussia Dortmund are expecting a bid are expecting a bid from Manchester United to go to their side, but the big question comes in here: will Borussia Dortmund accept the bid or say no to the bid? So those are two situations happening now in the Jodan Sancho situation, because Manchester United have failed to agree a deal with Barcelona. Barcelona doesn't want to loan out its player to Manchester United. They want to sell Ousmane Dembele directly to Manchester United on a fee of close to 50 and 60 million pounds, registering a loss of close to 75 million pounds because they got this lad from Borussia Dortmund at 135 million pounds. So this is what we should know and get ready to see. As the deadline ends, expect the following. Expect either Jodan Sancho to be a Manchester United player or Jodan Sancho not to be a Manchester United player. If Jodan Sancho doesn't become a Manchester United player, United will either bring in Ismail Issa or Ousmane Dembele. On those two options will be at Old Trafford. But the bid is expected by Borussia Dortmund, and I think they've already made their decisions that if at all the bid comes in as we want it, they will either sell the player or not. But according to the experience I've had against Borussia Dortmund, all alongside Borussia Dortmund, all the transfers that they've made of their star players leaving, each and every time a young player comes in at Borussia Dortmund, or any player who thinks that his future should be lightened up at Borussia Dortmund, but it cannot be handled to the next level or to a level at which he feels is supposed to be played best, what do these players do? These players put a clause that if at all any team that I like bring in the money that you want, you have to let me go. And that clause is into Jodan Sancho's contract. And that's why these players, young players, find it really easy to go to Borussia Dortmund, because they know it's not a prison where they've gone. It's a place where they've gone to showcase their talent to the world. Then Borussia Dortmund makes close to 10 times the amount of money they bought those players. So this is the same thing is applying to Jodan Sancho, that if at all Manchester United brings in the money that Borussia Dortmund needs, Jodan Sancho will end up at Manchester United, because there is nothing that will delay this deal. Paperwork is there. He's a British citizen. Everything is okay. No work permit, no nothing. As you see the Adama Traore deal, that it has been struck and done, but the problem is Adama Traore visa, work permit, and the passport are things hard to get now, because I think he's young, he has not been traveling, he has been in Italy, and he has just got onto the Atalanta team. And the previous season he really came on and played some nice football, and he's referred to as the new Messi. But the problem that the deal has been postponed, or the deal has been struck, and the player will play for Manchester United in January next year, in the January transfer window, has been brought about that situation. And Manchester United, if at all they bid in for Jodan Sancho and everything is done, even in 2-3 minutes the deal can be struck as soon as possible, because submitting in the paperwork is the easiest thing, because everything has been already done. Deal agreed. Jodan Sancho is already in England. If at all the bid is made, making a medical will be easy, just going at Manchester United from London to come in and do this, and Jodan Sancho will become a Manchester United player. So this deal is not in the hands of Borussia Dortmund. This deal is in the hands of Manchester United to spoil or to let it prevail in the direction that the fans really and the manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer want it to be. Manchester United is a club that is not letting this deal happen. If they get the money and put it on the table for Borussia Dortmund, the money that Borussia Dortmund wants, trust me, the player in the names of Jodan Sancho will be a Manchester United player by the end of the transfer deadline today. So a bid is expected from Manchester United. However, much news is saying that United is going for Ousmane Dembele, and you've realized that since morning today there is no story that has been written about Jodan Sancho coming to Manchester United. There is no story being written that a bid is expected. That means United is doing something different. As you saw for Alex Telles, it just broke because we knew the deal was off, but it just broke that FC Porto and Manchester United have come to an agreement that the player is going to Manchester United, and he has underwent his medical today, and we expect him to be unveiled as a Manchester United player today before he flies to Sao Paulo to play for Brazil in the international break, or for Brazil in the friendlies they are going to play. So expect this, and we are now sure that the only person letting this deal down of Jodan Sancho is Manchester United, because Borussia Dortmund have no way they are going to resist this deal to happen, because a clause in the contract of Jodan Sancho states, if at all a team I want comes in and brings in the money that I want, you guys just let me go whenever I feel like I want to go. So that's the story that has been brought in here by Gary Catterall, a Sky Sports correspondent on the Football Daily, from Germany. So he is in Germany, and he thinks nothing can stop this to happen, because we all know that contracts are always respected. Contracts are always respected, and no way you are not going to see Jodan Sancho coming to Manchester United if United puts in the bid. Borussia Dortmund cannot reject the bid because the player has gone on strike himself. He wants to play for Manchester United. That's why they came in and said that he has a respiratory infection. But after the Saturday games, Jodan Sancho flies to England. If at all he had a respiratory infection, do you think Gary Southgate would have named him in the squad for England to play? He won't, because the games are starting in as soon as possible. And let me check. England is fixture. England fixtures. Let me check them here in the League of Nations. So on Thursday, England is playing Wales. Is this really 8th of England national football team? They are playing Wales, and on 11th they are playing Belgium, and on 14th they are playing Denmark. Those are the 3 fixtures that England are going to do. You are saying you fraud. Shut up, you're fake. I'm not fake. You can go on the Twitter. You can go on a Twitter at Football Daily and see the video tagged in there that the 2 things Borussia Dortmund is expecting. I'm not fraud. This is a reporter from the Football Daily, and Football Daily is a Twitter, is a football show of breaking news, press conferences, interviews, and viral clips from the world of football. So that's it. Football Daily, and the guys from Germany called Gary Catterall reveals Borussia Dortmund aren't happy with Jodan Sancho because of the way he acted at the house party, and him pretending that he's sick or he's having an infection in his respiratory organs. They tested him and he was not COVID-19 positive. That means was negative. But it happens to them and surprises to them that he has been called up for the England national team. That means he had been faking the illness and sickness because he wants to play for Manchester United. However much you say that I'm lying or shut up, I'm fake, I'm not fake, because I respect the subscribers of United Social Television. You can go and watch the link. Let me put this link in here, and I think you can go in and watch it yourself and hear it yourself, that Borussia Dortmund are expecting United to make its bid for Jodan Sancho today. That's the link of the video that I got all this from. Borussia Dortmund are expecting a bid from Manchester United. Then, if at all they're expecting a bid from Manchester United today, what is in the contract of Jodan Sancho? There is a clause that if at all a team comes and gives you the money you want, and I like to go to that team, you guys have to sell me off. So that's what is the contract. So we just add up 2 things and know that it's Manchester United who is not making this deal happen, because if at all they go in and give him the money that is wanted, Sancho will be a Manchester United player, guys. That's simple. It's Manchester United, Ed Woodward, Matt Judge, who are not letting this deal happen. Get the £120 million or 120 million euros as wanted by Borussia Dortmund, and you'll have Jodan Sancho at Manchester United, because the paperwork won't delay. He's already in England, and the medical will be done as soon as possible. Greg Lambert says, is Sancho still coming? that Jodan Sancho's story, or us not knowing that Sancho is not going to come at Manchester United, will be revealed or will be admitted when this transfer window ends. But I've told you, a reporter of the Football Daily Show from Germany, in the link that I've shared on Twitter, that video, he says Borussia Dortmund are expecting a bid from Manchester United today. Check that link. It's in the live chat. I've posted it there. You guys can go into there and listen to that video with your ears. You'll hear the correspondent from Germany. Even at Borussia Dortmund, behind there is a very big logo of Borussia Dortmund. Maybe he's at the team of Borussia Dortmund, and he's saying that Borussia Dortmund, the likes of Mike Zorc, Sebastian Hell, are expecting a bid from Manchester United today. And trust me, because of the clause in the contract of Jodan Sancho, unless it was changed when we don't know, as he added on another year on his contract and we never knew. But no young player goes to Borussia Dortmund and does not put in that clause that if at all a team that I want to play for comes in and gives you the money that you want in me, you guys will let me go. You get? So trust me, if at all United gets in that money to Borussia Dortmund, Jodan Sancho will be a Manchester United player. Although the Adamas have been signed, Cavani is in, Alex Telles is in, Facundo from Colombia is in, and United are fighting hard to see to it that this really comes to a happening. I'm telling you that Borussia Dortmund still think that Manchester United have not given up on Jodan Sancho, signing him. Smash a like on this video. We are 27 people watching it. I want close to 27 likes on this video, guys. Share also and comment, and let's see the love. Pass over the love to me as I'm bringing you the information as far as the Jodan Sancho transfer is concerned. News is coming in from Germany, from the Football Show correspondent in Germany called Gary Cotterill, that Borussia Dortmund is expecting a new bid or a final bid from Manchester United for their player. And because there is a clause in the contract of Jodan Sancho that if at all a team that I love to play for comes in for me, you guys have to let me go and play for this club. So this is why I'm telling you that the only person not letting this deal to happen is Manchester United. If Manchester United goes in and puts in the bid that is needed, Jodan Sancho will be a Manchester United player. But if at all they don't, then Jodan Sancho won't come to Manchester United. I've put the link in the video there, the Twitter link. You can go and watch the video yourself, guys. Smash a like, comment, and share, and subscribe to United Social Television. Now, why am I bringing up this story? Because I'm backing up with the past events of Jodan Sancho that have been happening. You remember very well that we came in here and told you a story that Jodan Sancho went to the board of Borussia Dortmund and told them, I want to play I want to play for Manchester United, and if at all you sell me there, I'll be a happy lad. And if at all you connect it with this story and it makes the bid, that means Jodan Sancho is going to be a Manchester United player. Thank you guys for watching in. I'm Rokan here at United Social Television. That's the story that has just come in here, and a lot more is still coming. I'm out. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. More news is